You've probably asked yourself this question. What if the first 5 minutes of your morning could completely transform your entire life? Surprisingly, most people wake up and immediately check their phones. They react to notifications and other people's stories. They hand over the first moments of their day to the chaos of the world. They don't invest even 1 hour, just 4% of their day in themselves. Instead, they waste countless hours scrolling or complaining. These choices accumulate. They lead people away from the person they truly want to be. Your brain constantly reorganizes itself based on what you repeatedly think, feel, and do. While your bed might offer momentary comfort, that comfort comes at a great cost. You lose your goals. You lose your competitive edge. You lose all the versions of yourself you've aspired to become. This isn't merely about waking up early. It is about waking up to your life. Your first hour in the morning sets the foundation and benchmark for everything in your day. When you take control of your morning, you seize the best opportunity to lead a successful day. These successful days, consistently stacked, will ultimately govern your entire life. Motivation often doesn't just appear. Action creates motivation. The crucial point isn't waiting until you're perfectly ready. It is moving right now, even if it feels uncomfortable. You don't need a miracle. You need movement. That movement begins with the first victory of your day, the moment your feet hit the floor. In this video, I will show you how to take charge of your day. I will help you unleash your potential. I will guide you to become a better version of yourself every single day. We will do this through 5 simple yet powerful morning habits. Don't procrastinate. Your life will change starting today. Join this journey. Create the life you truly desire. The journey to a transformed life begins not with grand gestures, but with the quiet, deliberate choices you make each morning. Our first powerful reminder is this. Take control of your focus and set your intentions before the world sets them for you. Most people wake up and immediately surrender their attention to external stimuli. They fall into the endless scroll. They give in to demanding notifications. They respond to urgent messages. Their mind doesn't get a second to just be still. From the first hour of the day, the brain is trained to expect constant input. This is not just a passive habit. It is a profound act of giving away your most valuable resource, your mind. You are either leading yourself or losing yourself. If your mind doesn't stay on task, your life won't. When your time is scattered, your results will be too. The truth is, your time is a mirror. It reflects your priorities. If you're not where you want to be in life, there's a good chance you've been giving your time to the wrong things. Every minute that passes is gone. It costs your future. Think about it. An hour wasted daily is 365 hours lost in a year. That's over 15 full days gone to distractions that bring no benefit. Those hours could have been used to learn a new skill. They could build a business. They could get you fit. They could deepen relationships. So, how do we reclaim this power? It starts with intentionality. From the moment you wake up, you have a choice. You can live by default, letting the day pull you in whatever direction it wants. Or you can live by design, deciding what kind of life you want to create. Your mind is your most valuable tool. You have the ability to take full control of what it focuses on. Every day is a chance to direct your focus to something useful. Begin your day by setting one clear goal. Don't just wish for it. Write it down in simple words. A vague wish in your mind isn't strong enough. When you read your goal, it becomes real. And when it is real, you can measure yourself against it every single day. This isn't about doing everything at once. It's about doing the right things for the right amount of time. Choose one clear direction. Train your mind to stay with it. Without clarity, you can spend years busy but never get anywhere meaningful. This means actively guarding your attention. Remove distractions that weaken your mental power daily. Distractions are anything that pulls you away from what you said was important. They break your focus. They steal your energy. They cloud your thinking. They leave you wondering where the day went. So, make it a rule. Maybe you don't check your phone before noon. Maybe you don't open email until after your deep work is done. These rules are not about being harsh. They're about creating space to think and focus. When you commit to something specific, you're no longer available for everything else. You make it by saying no more often. And no isn't rude. No is honest. Your commitment to one focused hour each day becomes your edge. While others are tired, you're improving. While others are guessing, you're learning. While others are stuck, you're growing. This is what separates people who live on purpose from people who just float through life. The world doesn't need more speed. It needs more clarity. Direction is more powerful than pace. If you're walking slowly in the right direction, you're still moving closer to a life that fulfills you. The people who build things that last, who rise, are the ones who learn to control their focus. They protect their attention. They stop chasing fast satisfaction. They're the ones who recognize that your clarity is your advantage. Your mind is your most valuable tool. So, make the decision today. Wake up and make your minutes work for you. Know what matters today. Give your full focus to something important before the world asks for your attention. That simple act changes everything. You're telling your mind, I show up for what I care about. And once you do that, you'll feel something shift. The noise will start to quiet down. You'll feel less guilt and more direction. This is how you take back control of your day, one intentional minute at a time. Let me share a quick story to illustrate this. I remember a time when I was just like everyone else. I'd wake up, grab my phone, and before I knew it, an hour had vanished into social media feeds. My days felt reactive, scattered. But when I started setting one clear intention each morning, like writing for 30 minutes before anything else, everything changed. My productivity soared, my stress dropped. It wasn't magic. It was just focused choice. You can experience this too. Start tomorrow, pick one thing, protect it fiercely. Over time, this habit compounds. You'll look back in a month and see real progress. Focus isn't about restriction, it's about freedom. The freedom to create the life you want. So, embrace this reminder. Take control. Set your intentions. Watch your world transform. Our second powerful morning reminder is to cultivate mindful learning and deep self-awareness. In our fast-paced world, we often consume information passively. We scroll through endless content without truly absorbing or applying what we encounter. We become information consumers, not knowledge creators. But real growth, the kind that empowers you, comes from intentional learning and consistent reflection. Knowledge is the food of the mind. Just as the body weakens without nourishment, the mind weakens without learning. What you feed your mind determines how you think, how you decide, and how you act. If you want to improve 1% every day, you must give your mind the nutrients that growth requires. Modern education, real education, happens everywhere and all the time. It happens when you listen to a podcast during your commute instead of music. It happens when you have a meaningful conversation with someone whose experiences are different from yours. Smart people understand that there's a massive difference between being informed and being intelligent. Being informed means you know a lot of facts. Being intelligent means you can take those facts and apply them, synthesize them, and learn to think for yourself. The paradox of our time is that we have unprecedented access to education and learning, yet we also have unprecedented levels of distraction and mental laziness. Start by dedicating at least 10 to 15 minutes each morning to intentional learning. Replace mindless consumption with something that challenges your thinking or teaches you a new skill. This could be reading a valuable book. It could be listening to an insightful podcast. It could be reviewing notes from your goals. Even one useful idea, one concept that helps you understand life better can be transformative. Over a year, 10 minutes a day is 60 hours of focused learning. That's 60 hours of new ideas, strategies, and perspectives that most people never experience. But learning isn't just about input. It's also about processing and understanding. This is where self-awareness and reflection become critical. Awareness doesn't require hours. It requires intention. A simple pause, a moment of asking yourself, what am I actually feeling right now? Can be the difference between reacting destructively or responding wisely. Ask yourself, what mattered today? Where did I show up? Where did I hold back? What do I need to learn from this? Reflect before you rest, because how you end your day shapes how you start the next one. Learning is also the cure for fear. When you feel stuck, uncertain, or don't know what to do, it's not a sign that you're broken. It's a sign that you need to grow, to learn something that makes the next step clear. Most fear comes from confusion. But when you start learning the right things, your mind clears up. You stop overthinking. Understanding gives you direction. Your brain learns through repetition. The more you interact with what you learn, talking about it, teaching it to someone, writing it in a notebook, or practicing it, the more it becomes a part of you. This kind of learning changes you slowly, daily, but deeply. You don't need to be the smartest person in the room, but you do have to be the most committed to learning. This commitment builds momentum. With it, you stop blaming. You stop making excuses. You stop looking for shortcuts because you're focused on becoming better. Cultivating self-awareness also means tuning into your body's intelligence. Most people live disconnected from this. They override nervous system signals with caffeine and force. They ignore their body's wisdom in favor of social expectations. But when you honor your body as a source of guidance, you discover it's been trying to lead you toward your highest self. This is nervous system literacy, a skill that allows your psyche to thrive when you live at the speed of truth. Use your morning to not just fill your mind, but to understand it and yourself more deeply. For example, try journaling for 5 minutes after your learning session. Write down one key takeaway and how it applies to your life. This bridges knowledge and action. It makes learning personal and powerful. Over weeks, you'll notice patterns in your thought and behaviors. You'll catch self-sabotaging habits, early. Self-awareness isn't self-criticism. It's compassionate observation that leads to growth. Embrace this practice, feed your mind, reflect deeply, become wiser every day. Our third profound morning reminder is to master your energy through intentional stillness and clear boundaries. You see, most people are not lacking time. They are lacking energy. Time is constant for everyone, but the difference between those who accomplish extraordinary things and those who struggle is how much energy they bring to their time. Energy is your most valuable resource. It's completely under your control. Imagine your mind as fertile soil. If you constantly feed it noise, drama, and fear, don't be surprised when you feel drained and stuck. The modern world is an attention hostage taker. It constantly bombards you with distractions and instant gratification. This overstimulation trains your brain to expect constant input. It leads to a state where even a few minutes of quiet can feel like panic. You need space to think. You need time to reset. That's the detox. The antidote begins with stillness. Instead of immediately reacting to the external world, create space for your mind to breathe. Start with a simple practice, a 3-breath pause before you answer, before you fight, before you press send. Inhale slowly, settle yourself. Exhale and notice what energies challenge you. This isn't passivity. It's aim. It lets your creativity choose how to act. Not merely that you will act. True becoming requires stillness. You will never meet your true self in the middle of a crowd. True strength begins in silence. Power is not loud. It is steady. When you choose stillness anyway, when you can be alone and remain whole, that is power. Presence is power. Patience is power. Attention is love in action. Stillness saves time because it prevents the mess that control creates. Think of the messages you didn't need to send, the arguments you didn't need to start, the screens you didn't need to check. This also extends to protecting your precious energy by setting clear boundaries. Say no to things that waste your energy. Every yes is an investment. Every investment must bring a return. If it doesn't build your health, knowledge, relationships, or purpose, it's not worth the price of your energy. Understand the power of saying no without explanation or justification. Your decisions align with your values, goals, and well-being. You are not obligated to consume everything that's offered to you. Be selective about what enters your mind. Choose what helps you think better, not what helps you waste more time. When you stop constantly scanning for approval and instead state your position, allowing others to respond however they choose, their reaction becomes their responsibility, not yours. This shift frees up immense mental energy you previously spent trying to manage other people's emotions and reactions. Being soft to everyone isn't just ineffective, it's actually harmful to the people you think you're helping. When you enable someone's bad behavior, you prevent them from growing. When you choose stillness over control and presence over performance, your life will begin a transformation that is simple and undeniable. People will feel safer near you. Opportunities will land more cleanly. Some connections will end with grace. Some will deepen with ease. This is not a trick. It's a field returning to harmony. It is you becoming yourself again. This quiet revolution begins when you stop using your perception to manage other people's comfort. You gain so much time back to your life when you trust its pace. To make this practical, Try a morning stillness ritual. Sit quietly for 5 minutes after waking. Just breathe and observe your thoughts without judgment. Then, review your schedule and decide on one boundary to enforce that day, like no meetings before 10 a.m. These small steps build energy reserves. You'll feel more vibrant, more capable. Energy mastery isn't about pushing harder. It's about recharging smarter. Protect your energy. Embrace stillness. Set boundaries. Unlock your full potential. Our fourth crucial morning reminder is to speak your truth and cultivate honest, empowering self-talk. Your words are not just sounds. They are instructions to your subconscious mind. They literally create neural pathways that either limit or expand your potential. What you say to yourself, whether out loud or silently, influences your thoughts, feelings, and actions. Your words create your world. Most people talk about their goals with doubt and hesitation. I hope one day, or I'll try. But people who speak with belief use empowering language. I will achieve this, or I'm learning how to do this. This isn't about bragging or pretending. It's about choosing language that reflects the future you want to create, rather than the fears you are trying to escape. Small shifts in language create massive shifts in mindset. Your brain listens to you more than anyone else. Your words become instructions, not just background noise. Begin each morning by speaking strength into your life. Before you even get out of bed, place your hands on your heart and say with complete conviction, I am the conscious creator of my experience. Every cell in my body is aligning with my highest potential. I choose thoughts that serve my growth. I choose emotions that elevate my energy. I choose actions that honor my vision. Today, I show up as the version of myself I'm becoming, not the version of myself I've been. This isn't just an affirmation. It's a command to your nervous system. It programs it to filter for opportunities rather than obstacles, possibilities rather than problems. Honesty is a strategy for life. When you speak honestly daily, it creates freedom. You don't carry the burden of remembering lies or multiple versions of your story. That peace of mind alone is worth more than anything dishonesty can ever buy. This applies to speaking with others too. Speak with clarity, so no one can twist your words. Avoid over-explaining. Clarity is not about saying more. It's about saying enough directly and confidently. When your answer is short and firm, it leaves little room for manipulation. Your silence often speaks volumes, doing work that words cannot. Remember the simple truth, I am not here to perform. I am here to be. You are not broken. You are growing. You don't have to be perfect to keep going. Speak to yourself the way you needed to hear it before, with compassion, strength, and guidance. You can be the voice that brings clarity into confusion, the one who says, you're not broken, you're growing. This self-talk needs to be a launch pad, not a hiding place. Don't say, I'm trying. Say, I'm doing what it takes. Don't say, I'll see how I feel. Say, I'll do it regardless. The consistency of belief-filled speech builds resilience. Even when you don't fully feel it, keep speaking strength into your life. Eventually, your emotions catch up to your words. Your mind is your space. Make it a place that supports your goals, not one that echoes fear and failure. Speak like someone who's serious about change, who doesn't just want results, but is willing to earn them. That's where real transformation takes root. Truth without embroidery is power without poison. Simple words travel farther. Use real words that make you take action. Words that cut through your hesitation and say, enough waiting. Try recording your morning affirmations on your phone. Listen back during the day for reinforcement. Notice how your self-talk shifts your mood and decisions. Honest words build trust in yourself. They align your inner world with outer actions. Speak your truth. Empower your voice. Create the reality you deserve. Our fifth and final morning reminder is perhaps the most critical. Embrace daily action and consistency over the illusion of perfection. Most people want the result without the process. They dream of big things, but get stuck in the gap between knowing and doing. They wait to feel ready, to have all the answers, or for the perfect moment. But these things come after action, not before. You've already thought it through 100 times. Now is the moment to do something. The truth is, discipline isn't a genetic trait. It's something you build. It's built in the small, quiet choices you make every day, the ones that seem like they don't matter, but they do. It's built in the moments when you choose what's right over what's easy. You're not trying to be perfect. You're trying to become better than you were yesterday. The goal is not perfection. The goal is wholeness. Perfection breaks when life knocks. Wholeness bends and returns. It forgives itself faster. It learns in public. Consistency beats intensity every time. Intensity is seductive. It feels powerful and dramatic. But it's a sprint, and success is a marathon disguised as a series of daily sprints. Real growth doesn't happen in bursts. It happens in rhythm. The best athletes, leaders, and artists don't rely on streaks of brilliance. They rely on structure, habits, and routines that protect their progress from the ups and downs of emotion. We love instant results, but anything truly meaningful, anything that lasts, takes time and a mindset that can endure time. Commit to one small, consistent action every morning. This could be 5 minutes of focused work. It could be a short walk. It could be reading a few pages of a book. The key is to make it so easy to maintain that even on your worst days, you can still show up. This approach respects both your ambition and your human side. Your ambition gets the satisfaction of knowing you're moving toward your goals. Your human side gets the satisfaction of knowing you won't exhaust yourself. Once you start, momentum takes over. You often keep going. This isn't just advice. It is the difference between mediocrity and greatness. Action creates motivation. You don't need a perfect day. You need to take the next step. Even if your effort is smaller, even if your pace is slower, what matters is that you did not let tiredness win. Every time you choose work over giving in, you are building strength. This is how you prove to yourself that your words matter, that your promises are not just talk, that your goals are not just wishes. Small wins build momentum. Momentum makes discipline easier to sustain. You'll face resistance. Your brain will try to pull you back into distraction. It will convince you that you need to be doing something else, but you're building something far more valuable than quick stimulation. You're building presence, control, and inner strength. Discipline actually creates freedom. It allows you to control your time, your choices, and your outcomes. Embrace discomfort and even pain as opportunities for growth. The moments that hurt you the most can be the same moments that push you toward the life you actually want. The struggle is not a punishment. It's a signal that you are still fighting for something that matters. Purpose transforms pain into progress. The people who win already know the truth. Keep your word every day in every area. Do what you said you would do, even when it's cold, even when it's late, even when you're tired, even when the world feels heavy, especially then. That's when your word matters most. Remember, you are exactly on time. Your life isn't falling apart. It's finally breaking open. You're not broken. You're carrying inherited pain. This transformation isn't a one-time event. It's an ongoing practice of choosing wholeness over woundedness again and again until it becomes your natural way of being. Your future is not measured by the excuses you defended. It's measured by the progress you make one small, consistent action at a time. The world doesn't need more intense ambition. It needs more consistent action. Greatness is not built in giant leaps. It is built in small daily habits. To bring this home, think of someone you admire. Their success likely comes from years of consistent effort, not overnight miracles. You can build that too. Start with one action tomorrow morning. Track it in a simple journal. Celebrate the streak. Consistency rewires your brain for success. It turns dreams into reality. Embrace action. Choose consistency. Leave perfection behind. Transform your life. You've just been introduced to 5 powerful morning reminders that, when consistently applied, have the potential to utterly transform your life. Let's quickly recap. First, take control of your focus and set intentions. Stop letting the world dictate your attention. Decide what truly matters and direct your mental energy there, right from the start of your day. This is how you lead yourself instead of reacting to life. Second, cultivate mindful learning and self-awareness. Feed your mind intentionally with valuable knowledge. Reflect on your experiences to gain deeper insight into yourself and the world. Learning is the single most powerful weapon against mediocrity and limitation. Third, master your energy through stillness and boundaries. Protect your vital energy by embracing moments of quiet presence. Confidently say no to anything that depletes you. This commitment creates natural scarcity around your time and attention, signaling your value. Fourth, speak your truth and practice honest self-talk. Use your internal and external voice to build, not to break. Empower yourself with clear, honest language that aligns with your highest potential. Your words are creating neural pathways that either limit or expand your potential. Fifth, embrace daily action and consistency over perfection. Understand that lasting change is built brick by brick through small, consistent efforts, even when it's boring or uncomfortable. Action creates motivation. Don't wait to feel ready, because consistency, quiet, steady, relentless consistency, is the rule. This journey of transformation is about becoming who you truly are. It's about remembering who you were before the world taught you to be someone else. Your individual journey toward wholeness is ultimately a gift to the collective. Your healing becomes healing for others. When you live from authentic motivation, you create conditions that make authentic motivation more accessible for everyone. You are not broken. You are not behind. You are not late for your own life. You are exactly on time. The proof is in the discomfort, in the hunger for meaning that old pleasures cannot satisfy. The old scaffolding is collapsing so the true architecture can rise. This is not chaos. This is structured transformation. Don't worry about being misunderstood. You will be. Truth has always been suspicious to the part of the world that profits from confusion. But you are not here to convert them. You are here to walk as evidence that another way of living is possible. Let your minutes preach. Let your no be a blessing. Let your laughter be untrained. Let your silences be honest. Your life doesn't change when you feel different. It changes when you act different, and it begins with the choices you make in that powerful first hour of your day. So, what now? Don't try to implement all 5 at once. Pick just one of these morning reminders that resonated most deeply with you. Commit to practicing it for the next 7 days, consistently. Start small. Be patient. Trust the process. If this message resonated with you, if you felt seen, if you found language for your own heart, then subscribe to this channel for more insights that empower your authentic self. Like this video to help this wisdom reach more people who are searching for genuine transformation. Share it with someone who needs this gentle courage. And finally, in the comments below, tell me, which one of these 5 morning reminders will you commit to starting tomorrow? Your journey toward conscious integration of these forces has just begun. Stay radiant, stay motivated,